Hey friends, I'm here with another video, playing a High Elf Rogue. A High Elf Rogue? Wait a second, that's not possible. It is when you're playing on Project Lazarus. And I'm making this video during a patch day on live Everquest. So, we've got Project Lazarus where we can be a High Elf Rogue. And, you know, it's right here. And, you know, I've already been through the tutorial, so I got my starting gear. They even start you off with a really nice piercing weapon. It's a Lazarus Velium Spear, 10 damage, 23 delay. Pretty amazing, especially for a newbie. And it's, you know, got a few stats and stuff. And, I don't know, what's this shield? The shield is just a regular old round shield, so that's nothing special. I probably found that or bought that or something. But you see, this armor has some stats on it, similar to even a little haste belt. Look at that. Similar to the crude or simple Defiant type armors on regular live. It even has some focus effects, mana preservation, improved healing. Still wearing a cobalt leather mask though. So yes, some stuff you just find, like rubicite collar, nothing great, but I just found that on a regular mob. The loot drops are weird here. Just about any mob can drop stuff like a black pearl silver ring, and just other kinds of random stuff. So I'm over here in the Field of Bone, and I got this cleric that I made I think a year or two ago when I first tried Lazarus. And I said some things about Lazarus that I think some folks didn't like. But I didn't say I hated the server. I was having problems with it. I couldn't say I loved it either because I couldn't play. I couldn't play on Project Lazarus. The lag was just way too severe. It was completely unplayable at that time for me. Now something has changed, and I found another YouTuber who pretty much solved my problem. There's very little lag now. I mean, there's still some lag because it's Everquest, but compared to the lag that I had, you just can hardly believe it. So I'm gonna play for a bit, also show you the kinds of stuff the loot that drops. And the cleric's just not grouped with me. They're just here in case I need some healing, because I'm just a rogue. And, you know, got a few potions because I also have a shaman on here who made a few potions for me. Yeah, this guy's yellow. I was able to take him out pretty good. I got a damage shield up too. Legacy of Bracken. Oh, it's going to be up for 3 hours. That's another thing that's cool about this server, is that there is an NPC in POK that can buff you. And he just, I think if you're a newbie noob, he'll buff you for free, possibly. Either that or just a little bit of plat or gold or whatever it is. It doesn't ask for a whole lot. I think it depends on the buffs you get and everything. And for how long. The longer the buffs last, the more expensive it is, of course. So I might not need much healing. I even got a 3-hour regen buff. I wonder, like, how much regen I'm getting. Hit point regen 50. Oh, well. So if I'm not getting completely bombarded by multiple guys at once, I should be pretty good here. Even pulling these yellows. I'm just making sure I pull them away from the center, because I don't want, like, to end up getting 10 ads, because these Burny Eye, if they start to aggro, or the Badgers, whatever you want to call them, they're social, and they will snowball really quick. This guy's red, but I'm going to try him anyway. Hopefully I don't get an ad. There was another one not far away from him. Alright. You know, I even got a haste buff, which is Valen's Quickening, which I think normally you wouldn't be able to get at this level. I'm only level 11. So my haste is 136. So that's pretty cool. And I am making quick work of this guy. Oh, there is something that I forgot. Now, the one drawback, some may say drawback, some may say bonus to this server, which I often forget because I'm so spoiled by playing on regular live servers. You notice there is no advanced loot window coming up because I have to right click and loot the thing myself. So here's the dark forged boots. Can be used by Shadow Knight and Star Rose Quartz. So I'm sure that's going to be worth some money. So I got to remember to loot these guys because I keep forgetting. Yeah, I haven't looted any one of these. And while I have a few alts on here already, I don't have anything over level like 45, 46. So I definitely don't have any super powerful guys on here that can make me sweet gear. So I'm glad that there's, you know, things that drop nice weapons and stuff. This guy's got a sword and it doesn't look like one of the typical ones, so it might be something nice. It's just a greater skeleton. Let's see what he's got for us. It's a rusty bastard sword, but it looks so much different. Look at that. It looks nicer. There's also, oh my goodness, this is a shaman crafting thing. That's for alchemy, and it's for higher level alchemy, at least on live Everquest. I don't know about here. I wonder, this named skeleton, what level is he? He's red to me, and he's like something Imug Lashtail. I don't know, man. Let's pull it and see what happens. Try to get back close to the cleric just in case I need help, you know? Oh my god, he's hitting really hard. He took almost all my health down in one hit. So, okay, we're gonna run to the book, to the POK book, and we're not gonna pull him again. Oh my god, that was unsavory. I just did not expect that at all. Let me turn off auto attack. It's still after me, I think. Who knows if he doesn't have like some kind of run speed buff himself. I'm lucky I have this long-lasting run speed buff on right now. Okay, he stopped chasing me, so it should be safe. I probably won't need the zone. I hope he's not going to be after the cleric over here, because the cleric was pretty close. Well, luckily that named guy is indifferent, so I shouldn't have to worry about him. As long as I don't attack him, he probably won't attack me. I didn't realize exactly what the hell I was fighting. I just figured it was some silly named skeleton that maybe the development team at Project Lazarus might have tossed on in there. But I don't think that's what it was. I think it might have been something different, like I don't know if it was like a guard or something. There he is. There he is, and he's indifferent, and he's over it now. He's like, I will let you live now, elf, but do not make that mistake again. So, I will not make that mistake again. I am glad I got to live. I mean, yeah, I would have, if I would have died, I would have died. But I would have had to get rebuffed, and I think I paid for these buffs. I don't fully remember because it's been a while since I played this character. I made it a while back, and I just thought it would be fun. It's like, what's it like to be a high elf rogue? Because this server has different rules. You could be a gnome beast lord. You could be trying to think of something. Maybe a dark elf beast lord. I could be a high elf beast lord. You know, there's like so many things. You'd be a high elf shaman. So it's wacky over here, and I am loving that I'm actually able to play over here now. I mean, this is really running a lot better, and I'm gonna get into specifics of what I did. I don't know if it's gonna be in this video or another video. Oh, there he is. There he is. Our buddy that didn't kill us. He just gave us a good slap. And luckily I was smart enough to run away when I realized I had almost no health, even after having all these sweet buffs, like Temperance and Talisman of the Boar and Damage Shield and all this stuff. So I got a level. I'm getting 3.9% XP per kill on these guys. You'll also notice up here some of the chat going on out of character. Now, these folks are not in the Field of Bones. The OOC out of character chat is server wide. So if you type /OOC and whatever, it's server wide. So it's similar to like the general chat channel on live Everquest, because I'm not sure if they have that here. So there's things that are different, and things that are pretty cool. Oh, I'm still not looting. I got several bodies here that I haven't looted. I gotta keep reminding myself, you've gotta loot, Fez. Otherwise you're gonna be losing out on this stuff, and you're not gonna have money to, you know, craft your poisons and stuff when you get to 15. Is it 15 when I can start crafting them? I might actually be 20 when I can start crafting them. But I'm gonna try to make sure to loot all this trade skill stuff, because that's going to be harder to come by here, because I don't know if I can have a buyer in the bazaar, and if I can, I don't think that it's going to be, I don't know if they have a barter command here. I might need to try that, do a test. So let's test /barter. Wow, it came up. There's a barter window. So I wonder if you can have buyers here. The diamond coin, that's something original to this server. It can be used to like purchase stuff. So there's not any buyers out there right now. So there's a chance that the command works, but it's not actually, you know, connected to anything. I don't know. So either A, nobody's buying this stuff that I actually have, or it's just not, you know, an active command or whatever. It just brings up the window that doesn't do much. But I mean, it looks like they could do it if they want to. There might be a limit on things that they're allowed to implement, because it is a free-to-play emulation server. So I don't for sure know how many things they have running. But I do know they do have a bazaar. I'm pretty sure they have a bazaar where you can sell stuff. I don't know if the bazaar command works. I might try that next. So the bazaar window comes up. I don't know. Let me just type in ring and see if anything comes up. And let's try back slot. Armor class. Yeah, the find button is not popping up at all. So it could be that this doesn't work either, the bazaar search tool. Maybe you have to go up to each merchant and search them, or maybe it only works inside the bazaar itself. But I thought I would start making some more videos about this server, just because it is completely free to play. I think they might take donations, I'm not sure. I will look into that and get back to you. Because, you know, not everybody has money to play regular live EQ. And sure, it's free to play, live Everquest is, but, you know, you don't get all the perks and benefits. But playing on here, there's things you don't get just from playing on here. Like, there are no mercenaries here. So if you wanted a full group, you'd have to group with other people, or you'd have to box 6 characters. Which boxing is allowed here. I think it's actually encouraged. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that, but I do know it's allowed. You're allowed to box. There's no punishment for boxing. They might have a limit on how many, but I know that you can have 6 at least, and maybe like 1 in the bazaar active. So I think that's it. There are rules. There's a whole Discord channel for Project Lazarus. I think if you just Google Project Lazarus, you can find it. And look, I'm forgetting to loot again. I guess it's fine if I just kill 2 or 3 and then go on a little loot spree and then kill a couple more. I am encumbered. Oh, there's another one right here. I don't have any weight reduction bags at all. I don't have any mount. There is no Daybreak cache. This is like on such an old client that it has SC instead of Daybreak, because remember it used to be station cache for like Sony. So yeah, the window comes up, but that's it. So it's kind of trippy. It's, you know, you get some weird memory nostalgia from seeing some of the things that are active and some that are not. And they have, you know, some of their own items here, very unique items, some of their own quest armor and stuff. I'm wondering if I can possibly do like cultural armor here, because since they don't have Defiant here, maybe cultural would actually be worth crafting. I don't really know. But the graphics over here aren't too bad, especially now that I was able to raise the settings a little bit. So what did I do? There's a small program that I downloaded and had to do a couple of steps to install it. And after doing that, Everquest on Lazarus is working so much better. Now, I still don't know if I'll be able to play 6 characters at the same time. I mean, it still seems a little bit laggy, but again, so much better than it was. And I'm going to probably be testing this a little bit here and there and see just how far I can push it. And it has nothing to do with my computer, because I can actually play 6 characters on live Everquest with no problem. It's just that this server is a little weird, or maybe the client that they use is just kind of really old. And because I have a fancy new computer that was built in the last 3 years, it has problems with the, you know, like the hyper-threaded CPUs and things like that, or whatever the hell they're called. I might be saying the wrong thing, so, you know, feel free to laugh or whatever you feel like. That's fine. I laugh at myself constantly, but know that if I'm incorrect, I know that there's a probability that I am. There's you know, the newer CPUs that have multiple cores and stuff, and they cause problems with older Everquest clients. And the little program that I downloaded sort of patches those issues or whatever, and makes things work so much nicer, where the game is actually playable, because to me it was not playable at all. And it's possible that everybody that plays on this server knows about this already, but I didn't. I've only played it a couple of times because of this exact problem that I was having anyway, before I found out about this lovely fix for it. I'm level 12, so my goal is to try to get this character up to like 35 or something, because I have like a level 38 or 39 or something ogre warrior. And I want this character to play with the warrior. I'm going to pull this guy too. Try to run back towards where the cleric is. I have no idea where the cleric is, but I think I'll be alright. It's just 2 of them. And I think my damage shield is really doing most of the work. It's doing all the heavy lifting. It's like getting power leveled without having anyone really power level me. So yeah. Oh wow, I got like 8% XP from that yellow con one, and now I'm level 13. Sweet. Alright. Now where was my cleric? I'm thinking it's over this way. There, yep, there they are. Again, I just have them in case I need them. Hopefully I won't. I probably don't even need to pull as far as I'm pulling. But I like to be cautious because I don't like deaths. Even if it's like, you know, no big deal. Barely an inconvenience. It still can be frustrating. So, yeah, I've got a lot of ore on me and stuff. I think that's why I am encumbered. Kind of wish I at least had a trade satchel or something to put all this ore. Okay, I'm going to be a little brave and not run back as far. When do I get dual wields? And do I have a second weapon for my offhand? It looks like I don't. So here's something interesting. The bags. You see this? It's opening on top of the inventory. Why? Because I'm not on live Everquest. So that is one thing on live that bugs the crap out of me. And I really hope they fix that with the bags and the inventory. Because I'm tired of my bags appearing on the back behind the inventory window all the time. It's like, stop that. You're making everything difficult and annoying. I got another diamond coin. Pull this dude. Ooh, he's yellow. And I'll pull him back over here because I gotta loot these guys too before they decay. I don't remember what the decay rate or timer is here. It might be only like 5 minutes, like how old EverQuest used to be. I think that's how it was, wasn't it? Like until like you got past like level 50 or 60 or something, where the decay rate was a lot longer because of like raids and stuff. I like getting, you know, gems off of these guys too. Oh, what's this? Oh, just a cloth veil. I don't really want to loot this stuff, but I'm gonna pick it up and destroy it just because I gotta get what's underneath. Oh, that was the skeleton. Okay. I thought that was what was on the Burning Eye, or Burying Eye. I'm saying it wrong. I'm reading it slightly dyslexic. Burying Eye. How do you guys pronounce these guys' names? Burying Eye? I was saying Bernie Eye. Like Bernie Sanders' eye. I don't know. Burying Eye. Something like that. Please feel free to leave a comment about how you feel it should be pronounced. You're probably right. Because with these, I'm not going to claim to be right because I don't know for sure. I've been calling them Bernie Eyes all this time, and that's definitely not correct. Burying Eye, something like that is probably going to be more accurate. So I might either do like a second video where I show exactly what to do to fix the issue if you have the same issue, or just add to this video later, and I don't know. I'll probably just make a second video later on what to do exactly. But what I might do is I'm going to give credit to the guy who made the original video that showed me exactly what to do, and I'll put the link to that video in the description below if YouTube lets me. Of course, it's a link to someone else's channel, so it might not. I don't know if that's going to be okay or not. They have some strange rules sometimes, and I guess maybe it's to prevent, you know, like trolling of other people. Like let's say some YouTuber named Bob doesn't like a YouTuber named Joe, and Bob is putting Joe's links in his video and telling, you know, his viewers to go mess with the other guy. I already forgot who was who in my little story. But you get the picture, right? You know, it could be that they intentionally make it so you can't link to other people's stuff because they don't want drama. I don't know. I feel like even though I've been running my channel for 2 years, pretty much lately, I've only been getting some traction the past few months and gotten a little bit noticed, you know, by a handful of people. So I still feel like a complete newbie when it comes to YouTubing and stuff or whatever. YouTubing? Is it YouTubing? I don't, that sounds so stupid. What you doing, man? Oh, I'm YouTubing. Cringe. I make myself cringe even while I'm filming. That's kind of sad. Fez, the sad YouTuber. Getting some silks and stuff. Ooh, he's got a cool looking knife. Oh, this might be my second-hand weapon, guys. Because it's going to be the only offhand weapon or other weapon that I'll have. So whatever the hell this dagger looking thing is in his hand. Yeah. I don't remember when I get dual wield. I think it's like 15 or 16 for a rogue. I'd say leave it in the comment below, but I mean, I'm probably going to figure it out on my own before the video is over. Warrior, Ranger, Bard, Rogue. Okay, so I can use it. 819. This is a nice dagger. So what's better, the 819 or the 1023? Oh, look, I could dual wield now. All right. See, I did not realize that. I mean, can I really dual wield, or is it just messing with my head? Let's see under the skills here. Oh, look, yes, I can. I have a skill of 1, so I must have gotten it at 13 or 12. The rules are different here, so I don't know. Maybe I could have the whole time, but I doubt that. It was probably just one of the more recent levels. Where the heck are all the badgers? All right, I'm going to group with the cleric here so the cleric can auto follow. That's right, you have to be grouped with someone on Lazarus to auto follow. I tried without it because on live you don't have to be grouped anymore for auto follow to work, but you do still got to be grouped here for it to work. Okay, so there's I see some spawns over there. So let's disband again and I can pull. So yeah, I can dual wield now. I'm gonna do some more damage. I even have poison over here. Like, they have poison, guys. Like the good poison. I bought a few. I bought a stack of 10. I think I gotta be level 15 to use it. It says 15. But you know, since all the other rules are so different, let's try. Okay, it says no. Insufficient. So, can't use it yet. But if I just kill enough of these guys, I should be able to hit 15 in no time. And oh, my dual wield skill went up. Oh my god, there's 3 of them. That's alright. I've got dual wield now. And a sick damage shield. Gotta make sure I hit all of them before they die, so I get credit. Okay, I got credit for that one. Got credit for that one. 8% XP. Nice. And I leveled up to 14. Sweet. And I got to dual wield 8. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm bringing this up on a patch day because, like, if it's ever patch day and you still took the day off thinking you were going to play Everquest and maybe the test server is also down like it was today, well, check out Project Lazarus, man. Especially now that it seems to be working better after this patch thing. And like I said, I'm going to make sure to leave the instructions in the description. And if I make another video later with any other details or instructions or something, I'll try to add that too. I still need to test this with a group of 6 to see if it really works like it does for everybody else, because when I first tried Lazarus, I tried to complain. I guess is the best way of saying it. Yes, I complained to people in the Discord saying, hey, what's going on? The lag is terrible. I can hardly move. And it was. And it's still, the lag is still pretty severe in POK. But, I mean, it was still awful in every zone I went to. Like, auto follow was just unusable. I kind of had to like walk each character like individually while looking at the floor with all the graphics options turned off, and I was still lagging like you wouldn't believe. Like I might have been getting like 2 frames per second. It was just that bad. It was so terrible. And again, I could hardly move. Sometimes it would just freeze and hang there for like a minute or two until it unfroze. And it was just driving me out of my freaking mind. Again, forgetting to loot. He's like not even near the cleric, and I'm like just la 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 walking away from the corpse. Oh, I don't need any money. What is this? A cutter? Pulling a cutter. So a Burine cutter. I don't know what level he is. Hopefully not sufficient enough to kill me. I'm actually gonna check with the other. Okay, so he's not higher than the cleric. The cleric's only like 40 something. I think 39, 40. So I should be able to take this guy out. Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, I'm only taking a little damage. And I got that sweet regen. Taking out a red. Solo. No mercenaries. No max Uber gear. No underfoot diamond jewelry. Just some ridiculous buffs. Wow. 16.378%. That's nice. And polished stone anklet. Oh man, the loot is so disappointing, but maybe it'll sell for a nice amount. I just don't know. I am 14. I'm gonna probably play until 15 and get my poison active, and then maybe kill 1 or 2 just to see if the poison works the same way here, and then I'm gonna end the video. Oh, there's that named skeleton again. Don't want to mess with him. He is a mean fella. So it looks like the aggro range on these guys is less on this server than on live, because he was pretty close. Pretty sure he would have aggroed if this was live. This guy will probably aggro, but I think the one I'm fighting will be dead by then. Yes. Yes, already dead. There's another one over there. Let me move back a little bit. These guys really do look like badgers, if badgers could walk upright. They're kind of cute-ish. It's like if a badger mated with a Ewok, I guess. Like a honey badger and an Ewok. Listened to some, you know, sexy music and laid down by the fire and made sweet love after drinking way too much wine. This would come out. And, yeah, maybe they'd be ill-tempered because honey badgers are ill-tempered, you know? Look at him run! Oh my god, that's hilarious. Is that how they run on live, or is that just a thing on here? Okay, now they're just trying to walk. That run is so funny. Oh my god. That was worth it right there, just that alone for this whole video. Like one of those things you want to make a short out of, you know? Just toss it up there. Look at him run. Oh, this guy's not going to be able to run. He's almost dead already. Knuckle joint. That's something from like the plane of innovation. That's like a innovation drop off one of the clockwork or the rusty models or whatever, you know? It's their loot table is just a mess, but it's funny. It's you know, you could be level 1 and find like a diamond, a platinum diamond tiara or something on just like a random mob. Ooh, I got another cutter. And then you have like, you know, 100 something plat, and you could use it for buying your spells or whatever the hell, buying some gear, buying food. So I do like that because, yeah, starting on a new server and everything could be very difficult when you have nothing. It's like, even though I got like a couple of level 40s on here now, they still don't have much in the way of like in money. But I just haven't played here that often because of the lag problem. Oh, I already looted that guy. I gotta remember to do hide corpse after I get this guy here. And then just make sure that there's nothing else out here I forgot to loot. Okay, hide corpse. Because nothing's worse when you keep looting the same damn thing over and over again. Because you forgot you already looted it and you left one crappy item on there that wasn't worth looting. So close to 15. I think Field of Bone is a good zone to go from like level 10 to 15. Maybe even 20, I'm not sure. I don't know if you can hit 20 here. But 15, I'm pretty sure I'll get to 15 here easy. Oh, I don't need that skeleton, he doesn't. Oh, this one will give me some XP. Something I miss about regular Everquest though is getting more information when you right click. Here it just shows if it's, you know, white, blue, yellow, red, con, or trivial. You know, live EQ, it says the exact level of whatever it is, which is nice to know when it's conning red to you, because red could be, it's just barely 5 levels above you, or it could be 50 levels above you. It's like, it's all just red. It's not like there's different degrees of red. I mean, there might be, but it's not enough. Like, maybe there should be one where it's like over anything 10 levels and over above you, it should just say like, don't think about it, like, or something. I don't know. 15. I hit 15. Oop, let's loot that rune. Let's do one of these poisons. All right. And it looks like it's about the same. It's got 60 charges, and it's going to last for an hour. Ooh, and it doesn't give you the exact time, like how much. It just says over an hour. So it's probably, you probably get about 2 hours on it. Because like it looked like it was 2 when I first cast it, and then it immediately ticked down to the 1. So probably like an hour and 58 minutes or something. So I forgot to watch the damage to see if the poison procced. Yeah, I didn't see it proc. I might try to check. Oh shoot, skeleton attack. Filters. Oh, here it is. Colors. Yes. What is it? Non-melee damage, right? Isn't that what it's called? Because I'm thinking if I can make it a different color, it might be easier to see. It's what I usually do on live Everquest. I make non-melee hits a different color so I could see it better. Did the poison proc that time? Because it looked like it did. I just got a lambent helmet off that dude. That's funny. That's a quest item for bards. I think that's the first time any of my characters ever had a lambent helm. One thing I found was sad about the whole lambent armor. That stuff really should have had like bard focus on it, you know? But I know there wasn't really any focus back in the day. Oh, it's up here. I feel so dumb right now. Okay, I hit a Burning Eye for 157 points of non-melee damage. So I did proc a couple of times with the poison. All right. Yeah, geez, man. Everybody that was watching was probably like, it's right up there, you dummy. You stupid, stupid, stupid gnome. Look up, please. And yeah, it was right there. Wouldn't it be funny if like years gone by and one day I said, you know, when I always like didn't see something I knew it was there the whole time. I was just pretending to troll my viewers. It's like, no, I really didn't know. I am that stupid. But it's okay. It's okay to be dumb. Right? It's okay to be dumb. Everybody's dumb sometimes. I'm gonna get the Bernays cutter. Yeah, he aggroed. Alright, let me loot and then run off to the side here. I have no idea where that cleric disappeared to. No idea. It's not like they went anywhere. It's not like they got up and walked away. But yeah, I was level 11 when I started, level 15 now. Just killing random stuff in Field of Bone. Because I haven't even checked to see if Everquest Live is up yet. I got home from work and I just wanted to try this out after, you know, because this morning I discovered that video, you know, the video on telling you what to do, how to patch it, you know, what to download. And for a while people were telling me I needed something called WinEQ. Right. People were telling me, oh, you need WinEQ, that'll help. But something kept saying that it wasn't going to help, and I looked it up, and it said it was more for like multi-boxing and stuff, and so it just seemed like it would have like tools for multi-boxing and nothing for graphics. And I knew it had to be a graphics issue. And then, you know, I stumbled on this video, and it was exactly for what I needed. It had to do, you know, with the old software working with or not working with new modern hardware. And that was the whole problem. Because again, yeah, I'm only playing one character right now, but it's running smoothly. And maybe not as smooth as live Everquest, but it's running 20 times smoother than it did before I got this software. So I feel like it's made this playable, and I might start playing on here a little more because I'm always looking for something a little different. And how can you get more different than being a high elf rogue? It's just, you know, it's kind of funny. And again, you know, there's all the other cool things, like you could be like an ogre. I think you could be like an ogre mage, possibly. That would be hilarious. I mean, the lowest intelligence race of the entire game, pretty sure is the ogre playing a mage. I don't know, I kind of think that would just be stupid. But you know, you wouldn't be encumbered so easily. Just be like, I'm not a ogre, I'm a gnome, I'm just fat. I don't know. Sorry, I'm playing scenarios in my head here and saying the lines out loud. But yeah, so if you get a chance, check out Project Lazarus. And I'm gonna have some links below. I'll try to name them so you know what the links are for. Also, please, if you can, help support the channel by giving the channel a like or a dislike if my content was atrocious. A subscribe if you haven't subscribed. That doesn't cost you anything. You can also hit the join button down below if you'd like to become a member of the channel. Membership gives you access to custom emojis and badges and some custom videos and stuff. And there's also a Patreon if you want to support me that way instead. And that comes with the videos in advance, probably usually a couple of weeks in advance, and everything's commercial free, and that also helps support the channel. And there's also a Discord channel which you can have access to if you're either a YouTube member or a Discord member. And there's also a Twitter which you can follow for free. So thanks for watching. Have a great day and a wonderful tomorrow.